May we now request everyone to kindly be seated. We'll be starting in just a few minutes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The 44th International Film Festival of India is set to start its opening ceremony in just a few minutes. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the 44th International Film Festival of India to begin. We'll start with the opening ceremony shortly. Everybody is kindly requested to please take their seats and switch off the mobile phones. We do hope you will tremendously enjoy the show. I'd like to now request everyone to kindly take their seats. Triumph begins with great hosts. So today's ceremony will be hosted by the man of substance, the 3 times National Award winner, the extremely gifted actor, writer, and director, Mr. Rajat Kapoor, along with India's several national, state, and Filmfare award-winning actress, Mrs. Suhasini Mani Ratnam. Let's welcome them on stage.
हेलो गुड इवनिंग नमस्कार यहाँ मौजूद समस्त वरिष्ठ अतिथिगण respected dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rajat Kapoor and ever since I was 15 years old I wanted to make films. And I'm very grateful that I live in this time and age when I am actually making films. I'm actually living my dream. And I feel even more privileged that today I'm here, your host, for the 44th International Film Festival opening ceremony, along with Suhasini Mani Ratnam.
I'm really happy to be hosting today's event with Rajat. I met him 15 years ago in a film festival. It's going to be a wonderful evening. My name is Suhasini Mani Ratnam. I come from the southernmost state of India, Tamil Nadu. I speak 4 languages, but unfortunately, English is not one of them. So my lack of proficiency in a foreign language may be compensated by my love for a language, the universal language of cinema.
That's right. We are all here to celebrate the universal language of cinema. तो आप सभी का स्वागत है भारत के सबसे बड़े अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म महोत्सव पर. हम आप सभी का तहे दिल से अभिनंदन करते हैं.
Cinema. Cinema for 2 hours. The timid and the tough, the happy and the sad, the rich and the poor are made equals in a dark room as masters paint stories with light on a white screen. That creates this 12,000 feet of magic. The people behind connect with those in front of the screen, and that's when love, equality, peace, joy, pleasure, courage, bravery prevail across small capsule of humanity. Our vision stood up 1 century ago, and now our bioscopes are filled with its wisdom. We would not call it a century old, as cinema remains the foremost fashion. Indian cinema has now stepped into its new century to entertain and rule over hearts.
Well, that's very well said. फिल्मों के लिए इस असीमित जोश, जुनून और प्यार के इस भव्य उत्सव को दुनिया भर से आए सिने प्रेमी और एक्सपर्ट्स सबके साथ मनाने के लिए हमें गर्व है. आपकी उपस्थिति हमारा सौभाग्य है. It's really a pleasure to have you all. और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि गोवा में आपका अनुभव हमेशा की तरह इस बार भी अद्भुत रहेगा.
It would be very appropriate to mention here that we usually sing in India. After all, it's film festival and it should be adorned by the legends India has created. It goes like this. This song is, Rajat, will you help me out? It's in Hindi.
All right. इस अंजुमन में आपको आना है बार बार, दीवारों दर को गौर से पहचान लीजिए, which means
in Tamil, let me try to get its equivalent. பச்சைக்கிளி பாடும் ஊரு, பஞ்சுமெத்த புல்லப்பாரு, மஞ்சளாறு பாயும் இந்த ஊரு, Goa.
I didn't understand a word of that, but I'm sure that's right translation. In English, it'll be something like you have to come here and again. Make sure you remember the roads and the destination. After all, it's Goa and it's beautiful. Well, cinema is the medium born through light. It was light which was captured on film for the first time and gave us a large image of black and white and infinite shades of gray. Light is at the very heart of cinema. So why don't we start this occasion by lighting up the sacred lamp? To do that, we would need some help. I would like to invite on the stage Honorable Minister of State, Information and Broadcasting, Mr. Manish Tiwari, Governor, Mr. B.V. Banchu of Goa, Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Shri Manohar Parrikar, and Chief Guest, Ms. Susan Sarandon. Please come on stage.
Guest of honor, Ms. Rekha Ganesan. Special guest, Mr. Kamal Hassan, Ms. Asha Bonsle, Ms. Wahida Rahman, Mr. Vishnu Wag, Chairman ESG, Secretary INB, Shri Bimal Julka, and Chief Secretary Goa, Shri V. Vijayan, Minister for Information and Publicity,
all the way there.
Mr. Milind Nayak, and our favorite filmmaker from Iran, Majid Majidi. I would request all our dignitaries to please come on stage and commence the lamp lighting ceremony, please. This is Susan Sarandon. Susan Sarandon. I start. A little something for people from the south. చీకటి తెరదించే వెలుగులు విరజిమ్మే చలన చిత్రాలకు వందనాలు, విజ్ఞాన వికాస వినోదాల వెలుగులు పంచే చలనచిత్ర జ్యోతికి వందనాలు. കണ്ണീരും തേനും മാറി മാറി ചാലിച്ച് എഴുതപ്പെടുന്ന വ്യത്യസ്ത കഥകളിലെ വിചിത്ര കഥാപാത്രങ്ങളുടെ സരള കലകളുടെ സമഞ്ജന സമ്മേളനങ്ങളാണ് ഉത്കൃഷ്ടങ്ങളായ ചിത്രങ്ങൾ. Thank you, dignitaries, for this gesture and for such a fantastic start to the 44th IFI. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
अब मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगा रिस्पेक्टेड सेक्रेटरी ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन एंड ब्रॉडकास्टिंग मिस्टर बिमल जिल्का जी को कि वो आएँ और औपचारिक तौर से 44वें अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म महोत्सव के भव्य शुभारंभ को संबोधित करें. We request him to formally address and welcome you all to the grand occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, देवी और सज्जनों, जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत कीजिए मिस्टर बिमल जुल्का जी का.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a matter of great privilege and pride to welcome you all here. I take this opportunity to welcome Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji, who has been extending full support for the organization of this festival. We are grateful to you, sir. We welcome Honorable Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Shri Manish Tiwari ji, under whose able and dynamic guidance and leadership we are organizing this International Film Festival of India. I welcome Mr. Jiri Menzel, the internationally acclaimed Czech filmmaker, to whom the Government of India is conferring the Lifetime Achievement Award today. I also welcome Mrs. Susan Sarandon, the great actor from Hollywood, much awarded and famous social activist. Welcome you, madam, for this festival. Asha Bhosle ji, I hope she has arrived, needs no introduction, the greatest singer ever of our country. I welcome Bahida ji, the graceful actress from India with over 5 decades of career in the Indian film industry. We are deeply honored by your presence, madam. I also welcome Rekha ji, the epitome of grace and acting prowess. I hope she has arrived amongst us. I also welcome Shri Kamal Hassan Sahab, the acting doyen of our country. Needless to add, we welcome Mr. Vishnu Wagh, the chairman of ESG, and the Minister for Information and Public Relations, Government of Goa, who have been extending unstinted support for organizing this festival. I also take this opportunity to welcome Chief Secretary of Goa and all his officials, Shri Raghavendra Singh, Joint Secretary Films, Shri Shankar Mohan, Director IFI, and all our teammates who have worked relentlessly in getting this festival together. Print and electronic media has played a very vital role in disseminating information about this festival. I thank you, media persons, for this great effort. I welcome Mr. Majid Majidi, the great film director from Iran, and Prem Chopra ji, who ruled the Indian screen as a famous villain for a long time, and also the galaxy of Indian film personalities from India and overseas who are present here. It's indeed a pleasure to welcome this wonderful august audience and keen cinema lovers who have assembled here today on the inauguration of the 44th International Film Festival of India 2013. I sincerely apologize if I have not taken names for anyone whom I have missed out, but kindly accept my apologies for the same. The 10-day film festival, which commences today, showcases more than 300 films with participation from 75 countries with a varied mix of Indian and foreign films. The international section offers great contemporary and classic films from around the world, whereas the Indian panorama highlights the Indian section. The festival is host to celebrated international film personalities, renowned Indian film artists from all over the country. IFI 2013 puts a spotlight on the cinema from the northeastern states of our country. As the Indian film industry enters 101st year, the festival turns its focus on the musical heritage as reflected in the Indian cinema. The countries which were hitherto not represented earlier, like East Timor, Bhutan, Nepal, Estonia, and a few others, have recorded their presence at this festival. The edition also screens 14 films from official nomination for 2013 Oscars, including the opening film, Don Juan. I hope I have pronounced it correctly. The festival will close with a biopic of great South African leader, Nelson Mandela. Keeping in tandem with the technology, more than 80% of the films which are going to be screened here are going to be in the digital format. I wish to inform the distinguished guests that in the Information and Broadcasting Ministry, we have taken several initiatives recently. The first phase of setting up of National Museum of Indian Cinema is almost complete. The restored heritage property of Gulshan Mahal in Mumbai will house the museum very shortly, and we are going to inaugurate this in the near future. To promote India as a filming destination, as also to encourage foreign filmmakers to shoot in India, we have endeavored to put a single window mechanism in place. In the field of gaming, animation, and visual effects, a field with a great employment potential, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting is in the process of setting up a National Center of Excellence, which is going to be established very shortly. On the immediate anvil, with a focus on efforts at restoration and preservation of India's cinematic heritage, we are in the process of launching a 600 crore National Film Heritage Mission to meet the current requirements of the film certification and to update the Cinematographic Act of 1952. An empowered committee which was constituted under Justice Mudgil has already submitted its recommendations. The recommendations are on the website. We are awaiting comments from all the interested stakeholders. We have in this festival for you, ladies and gentlemen, Japan as the focus country, films from Japan, and a chance to interact with some of the best filmmakers should be an enriching and delightful experience. The oeuvre which the Indian Panorama provides, and it goes for this year too, will travel to many places abroad depicting our soft power. Asia, as we all know, contributes to more than half of the world's film production. Out of this, the maximum contribution comes from India, and we are very proud of it. We continue to be the most prolific filmmaking country of the world. What you shall see in the next 10 days, ladies and gentlemen, are some of the most aesthetically excellent Indian films, clearly reflective of our USP. The powerful influence and a passionate obsession with many Indians also means livelihood for a sizable number of people in Bollywood, Tollywood, Bollywood, and several places that are yet to be branded. Cinema has always been a part and parcel of Indian reality. Our audiences have lived with it, laughed, wept, romanced, and virtually grown with it. In the International Film Festival, we shall catch a glimpse of all that has shaped our lives, our worldview, our attitude, our values, and consciousness. The Indian Panorama section is going to be inaugurated tomorrow at 11 a.m. Kindly note it in your diary at Kala Academy, and you are all invited for the same. This excellent section provides a wide array of Indian films. We are the only country that makes films in 39 languages and dialects, which makes for an incredibly rich and diverse cinema. Some of the Indian regional cinema is as big as many of the country's entire national cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, the aim of art is to express itself freely, otherwise its dignity gets lost. The International Film Festival is one such platform that we are presenting today. It's a small effort of the Ministry of I&B to add to the dignity of art and world of Indian cinema. Kindly enjoy this festival and have great fun. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Julka.
Thank you for letting us know what is in store for the next 10 days for film lovers like me. There is only one woman in the world, one woman with many faces, said a wise man. To me, there is one who's here with many facets. This stepmom can make any dead man walk away with an Oscar. She is the visual word for elegance. She is grace personified. She is versatile as an actress, vociferous as an activist. Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon is one of the most exciting and compelling personalities from the American film industry. She has been nominated for 5 Oscars as the Best Actress and won an Oscar for the Best Actress for her role in Dead Man Walking in 1996. Susan has served as UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador.
Namaste, India. Buroha, Goa. The last time I was in India was many years ago for the United Nations, and I didn't get the opportunity to come to Goa, so I am so happy to be here now. I arrived at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I can't say that I've seen too much yet of Goa, but I so look forward to being able to appreciate this city and most of all, to appreciate the festival. I feel sad and ashamed that as an American, I've seen so few foreign films, especially when India has produced so many, and I know has a very rich history of filmmaking. So I look forward to meeting other artists here and from other countries, and to say my thank you for what you've done for the film industry. And I hope to be able to see some films while I'm here. And I just want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to enjoy Goa, and to thank you all for what you have contributed to film. Film certainly has the ability to broaden our horizons and give us a little glimpse of what makes people laugh and cry in other countries and what is important to them. So I thank you for giving me this opportunity and welcoming to Goa. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sarandon. Ms. Susan Sarandon is our chief guest for IFFI 2013 Goa.
The Indian film industry comprises of legends, one of whom is our chief guest for the occasion. I share a lot of things with him: ancestry, DNA, gene, and how do I introduce him now? It's going to be a tough task. Let me try. He can dance Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathak. He can sing Carnatic music. He can conduct screenplay workshop. He is a dialogue writer. He also knows photography. He's a brave producer. He's a filmmaker. He's probably the only actor who's acted in more than 6 languages or 7 languages, playing the lead and speaking all his lines himself. But these are things that you already know. But there are some things family knows, which is a secret. So I'm going to let out some of the secrets here. He is a ventriloquist. He writes poetry in Tamil, which is according to the grammar called Yapilakkanam, which is 2,000 years old. He plays the violin. He plays the mridangam. He can even play the chenda from Kerala. And he knows the Morse code, la-di-da-di-da-da-di-da.
Can you beat that? The actor who won his first Rashtrapati Award at the age of 4. The multi-dimensional personality which cannot be defined in a single breath. The actor, writer, director, choreographer, lyricist, recipient of 4 national awards, starred in the greatest number of films submitted for the Oscars, with an outstanding career of 54 glorious years, and it doesn't show. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kamal Hassan.
Honorable Minister, Honorable Central Minister Manishi, my family from world over, good evening. I have attended nearly 30 of these 44 film festivals. I used to wait, hope that I could. It started with having enough money to go to the festival. It used to be in Delhi. Then enough time, and here I am as a chief guest. If I had told the attendee of the 1974 film festival that I'd be standing here one day, I wouldn't have believed it. My tree of enlightenment are film festivals. I have never been to a film institute. I'm a child of cinema. I woke up to cinema. I was 3.5 when I came into this film industry. My world happened when the director said, "Let there be light." And I've been in this field ever since. It has been kind to me. I don't know what I have done to it to deserve this kindness. And here I am once again thanking the fraternity of world cinema for teaching me so much, including our great Jerry Mansell Sahab here. He is closely watched. I remember his films, I'm sure there are so many of his students in India. I'm one of them, and I thank him for what he has put into my films. There are many more filmmakers like me who would like to thank him. I thank India for remembering one of our Mahagurus, Jerry Menzel Sahab. I'm glad that it's continuously happening with great fanfare, and I thank the Government of India for continuing this endeavor with great aplomb. And thank you, Hasani, for embarrassing me with those little secrets. There's another secret I must tell you. All that she says I knew, I have forgotten. I'll have to practice again. That's how far behind it goes back. Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me. Enjoy, for I'm going to enjoy this festival. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Indian film industry is like a large joint family. We get together for even the smallest of festivals. How can we not for this wonderful festival of festivals? People from all over the country, young and the veterans, versatile, talented, charismatic, popular, nation icons, all have gathered here in Goa for this festival. We would like a few of our colleagues on the stage, please. Let me start with the beautiful, graceful Rani Mukherjee.
Would you please come on stage? Thank you. Mr. Manoj Vajpayee, please.
And our dear friend, Daggubati Venkatesh,
Mr. R. Madhavan,
Miss Huma Qureshi,
Mr. Nana Patekar,
Miss Alia Bhatt, Rana Daggubati,
Mr. Amya Krishnan,
Rakesh Om Prakash Mehra,
the legendary Asha Bhosle ji,
and the lovely Miss Rekha,
Mr. Jackie Shroff. Please come on stage, sir.
Miss Manju Ora. Hi. We request Honorable Minister INB, Shri Manish Tiwari, to felicitate them, please. And also the Chief Minister of Goa, Shri Manohar Parrikar.
Sir, you have to face this side. Can I also ask Mr. Prem Chopra to join us on stage, please? Mr. Prem Chopra, sir.
Is she?
Miss Alia Bhatt, please join us on stage.
Alia Bhatt. Alia Bhatt. Alia Bhatt. Yes. Yeah, we've announced the name. Welcoming Alia Bhatt.
Asha ji, will you stay back on stage for a minute? Thank you very much.
Can we have Ritu Parna Sengupta, please?
There's a lady coming. There's a lady coming. There's a lady coming. Felicitated.
Welcome, madam.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Sengupta. Thank you so much.
We can't have Asha ji on stage and not hear her voice. Asha ji, you have to say something, sing something, I don't know, whatever you want.
Sing.
Or say
Thank you,
something.
sir.
कुछ तो कहिए. Yeah, please, आइए.
मैं हिंदी में बोलूँगी.
जी.
मैं हिंदी में बोलूँगी. बहुत से लोग समझेंगे, बहुत से नहीं समझेंगे. सबको मेरा प्रणाम, नमस्कार. मैं आज बहुत खुश हूँ क्योंकि मैं जहाँ पर ये फिल्म फेस्टिवल हो रहा है, यहीं की, यहाँ गोवा से मैं हूँ. और मेरे पिताजी बचपन में 10 साल की उम्र में गोवा छोड़ के उस ज़माने के पुर्तगाल से शायद वहाँ बॉम्बे पहुँचे, मुंबई पहुँचे और फिर उन्होंने मेहनत करके क्लासिकल गाना और ड्रामा आर्टिस्ट थे. उनकी ड्रामा कंपनी जब चल रही थी तब शायद सिनेमा शुरू हुआ होगा. उसके बाद हम सब लोग फिल्म में आए. मेरी 10 साल की उम्र में मैंने पहला गाना गाया. उस वक्त से लेके आज तक गा रही हूँ. 70 साल मैंने फिल्म लाइन को दिए हैं. 70 साल हो गए मैं फिल्म लाइन में हूँ, गा रही हूँ. और मुझे बहुत खुशी है, फिल्म लाइन ने बहुत से लोगों को बहुत बड़ी जगह दी है, खुशियाँ दी है, नाम दिया है. अगर ऐसा नहीं होता, फिल्म लाइन नहीं होती, तो किसी को पता नहीं लगता कौन गाने वाले हैं और कौन एक्टिंग करने वाले हैं. ड्रामा में ही रह जाते हैं. तो ये फिल्म लाइन ने बहुत कुछ हमें दिया है और मैं चाहती हूँ कि ऐसे ही और 200 साल चलता रहे और कम से कम 10 साल तो मैं देखती ही रहूँगी, ऐसा लगता है मुझे, क्योंकि मैं अभी 80 की हूँ और 70 साल मैंने अपने गाने में सबकी सेवा में दिए हैं. और इससे ज़्यादा क्या कहूँ. फिल्म लाइन में बहुत कुछ हमें दिया, हमने बहुत लोगों को दिया, सब ने हमको प्यार दिया. वो बहुत सबसे बड़ी बात है कि आपका प्यार हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है. नमस्कार.
70 years in the film industry, the legendary Asha Bhosle.
Thank you, madam. India is defined by its culture, tradition, and diversities. It's a country that finds substance through its indigenous talents. Cinema, art, and music speak India's identity to the world. Here, dance, color, and entertainment were never done for mere materialistic profits, but to make its people happy. This culturally rich aspect of ours is the most beautiful and envied one. So tonight, let's see how the world perceives India right here, right now.
44वें अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म महोत्सव में भारत के सांस्कृतिक रंगों से सजी ये खास शाम आप सभी के लिए आयोजित की गई है। पद्म विभूषण और राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार से सम्मानित देश के प्रसिद्ध कथक नृतक और कोरियोग्राफर पंडित बिरजू महाराज जी, शाश्वती सेन और भारत के जाने माने सितार वादक उस्ताद निशात खान की ये प्रस्तुतियां इस कार्यक्रम को बस आगे बढ़ाने वाली हैं। जो चीज़ निशात खान साहब और पंडित बिरजू महाराज जी आज पेश कर रहे हैं, that's a unique thing. It's never been done on stage before. It's a jugalbandi of sitar and kathak dance. There it is.
Stay tuned for some truly amazing performances. Please welcome Pandit Birju Maharaj ji, Ms. Shashwati Sen, and Ustad Nishat Khan.
में तो सहारे छोड़ो हरी, कान्हा में तो सहारी छोड़ो हरी। सुनो बिहारी नहीं मैं दूंगी पोहे घरी, सुनो बिहारी नहीं मैं दूंगी पोहे घरी, कान्हा में तो से हरी छोड़ो हरी। नित दिन से करत नहीं जान दे, नित दिन शरण
चिंता भूल के ஒரு நாடகம் ஒத்திகைகள் செய்து எதிர்பார்த்திருந்தேன் எதிர்பாராமலே मुरली के मगन कैसे बंधन में तोड़ श्वास என்று அதையும் மேகம் நீங்காமலே வரும்